Alright, I'm going to go out to get my garbage. Now what happens when I go out to get my garbage is the gang stalkers come out. The tactics that they use in the neighborhood, in gang stalking actually, tactics that they use period, are same time exit entry. So that as I go out of my house, somebody else will be going out of their house to get their garbage, or somebody will be passing in front of me, or a neighbor will be pulling in or out of their driveway, walking in or out of their house. This is how they do it. This is much larger than just a little annoyance every time you go out of your house being gang stalked. They try to drive you out of your neighborhood. This is comparable to what they did to the Jews during World War II in some neighborhoods in America, where people got together in mobs and they tried to drive Jews out of their neighborhoods. All right, so let's go out and see what's going to happen. Now you notice a woman passing by as I come out to take out my garbage. Now what you'll notice if you walk the streets of our development is that there's never anybody on the street. The only time you see people going in or out is when I'm going in or out. So you could actually do a little empirical experiment. You could take another house on the street. You could watch that house for a month when they come out to take out their garbage and see how many people pass by. All right, so, because that's what distinguishes gang stalking from ordinary behavior. It's repetition and it's duration. In other words, the law of probability says that sometimes when you come out of your house, a neighbor, somebody might be passing by. But with gang stalking, it happens every time. And it happens for years. So that's how you distinguish, because they use ordinary behavior in gang stalking. I'm coming out of my house, a neighbor's coming out of their house. So it's ordinary behavior. I pull out of my driveway, a neighbor pulls out of their driveway. It's ordinary behavior, and they know that I've got to come out eventually to take out my garbage. And so this is a mob. This is a well-orchestrated Stasi. And that when I come out, a person walks down the street or a person pulls in or out of their driveway, they know eventually I got to come out to take out my garbage. Now, I'm not saying this individual is a gang stalker, but you know the pattern. If you've been watching my YouTube videos, go to my website and look at what I posted last night, October 22nd, my walk on Carlsbad Boulevard. I think it's an excellent example of what happens, of the patterns in government gang stalking. I never say individuals are government gang stalkers. I just talk about patterns.